I've been with Factory Internet now just over 3 years. We're classed as a MSP, so that's a managed services provider. Basically provide services to our clients in the technology area that fulfill their business requirements, or we tend to plug skills or resource gaps within their IT departments. We have a few consultants, external consultants that we work with, and then we've got Robert, we've got Glenn, we've got Sean, and myself and Rob kind of managing our managed services.
I studied an undergraduate degree at the University of Kent in multimedia technology and design. Factory Internet's actually my first kind of professional job in this industry after graduating. That has really been a good introduction into the technical and IT sector and has thrown a whole different world of learning at me that I didn't quite experience from university.
I'm actually quite new to the team, but I feel like I'm adjusting quite well. I graduated in August last year, and this is my first sort of, like Sean, my first proper job actually. It's harder than I thought it was going to be, but it's still very interesting and I'm learning a lot.
I think the best part about working with Factory Internet is that all the staff are friendly and open and willing to teach you and spread the knowledge.
The company culture thing, is something that's really important to me going forward, that we just have a really nice open culture and that everyone's comfortable in saying what they want to say. It's a safe place for everybody to learn and say what they need to say without feeling judged, or that there's a massive hierarchy above them that they need to be fearful of.
I probably enjoy most is the fact that it is always changing. You can often have completely different problems one day to another, being, let's say, security, managed services, also things like connectivity, so even something like providing an internet service. And really one of the core elements of our job role is problem solving.
The best skill you can have is to learn from the problems, figure out, instead of getting disheartened, figure out, okay, what is the problem? We will figure out the problem and we will sort the problem.
Being able to do different things all the time is very, very nice and fits me very well. I quite like the fact there's always something different to learn every day.
Being able to do something new every day, I find quite stimulating and interactive and interesting.
Probably by the end of this year, there's probably going to be a team of kind of 10 to 13 of us. We had a couple of job adverts out for senior positions, and we was finding it quite difficult to recruit locally. We'd interviewed quite a number of senior candidates, but they just weren't getting the culture really that we were trying to create and what we were trying to do locally.
Before I joined Factory Internet, I was on a BTEC level 3 course at Ore Valley campus. College life wasn't the kind of way I liked to learn, it wasn't very optimal for me. So I started looking for apprenticeships on the .gov website. I was like, I'll apply for it. Hopes aren't high, but who knows?
I was thinking, there's no way they're going to hire me. So I applied for some other things as well. But then Joe got back to me like within the hour of my application.
And I'd mentioned a few kind of streams of things to look at in the tech field, as I had done to Glenn as well. And they'd both come back and had a look, done some Linux builds and just gone ahead and done it. And that's really what we look for as a company.
They basically said, so you're not exactly qualified for the position, but we'd really like to have you. So I basically got a spot made for me. And very lucky, I think.
The advice I would give myself would be to less time spent playing video games, like luxury things like that, and more time trying to prove myself using like the internet. The amount of resources available to you is ridiculous.
To push myself to get out of my comfort zone.
Being able to troubleshoot your problems, come up and find a solution to them, so like problem solving, that's a big one.
Get your work done before your deadlines. Try not to panic too much.
You really have to remain calm above all else and don't let all knowledge and reason go out the window and just say, right, okay, now's the time when I really need to focus and find a solution.
The qualifications and the CV aren't the most important thing. It's that passion, it's the outside learning.
If there's anything that you're unsure about or something that you think, I'd like to do that, but it might be a bit tricky, or I'd really like to learn about this, but I don't know anything about it now, don't let that stop you, because you have to start somewhere. And the sooner, earlier on you get that experience, the better. And for more opportunities it will open for you down the line, surely.